So when we think that we all have monsters and we know who we are fighting, it's easier to win the war. The problem is that when we don't know who our monsters are, and every monster has a name. Okay, that could be a diet, could be a new job, could be speaking English, could be getting a new house, could be getting out of everything that makes us come out of our comfort zone, and everything that we are already used to do over and over again. So for about 40 years, I have kind of this same weight. And now I needed to get out of my comfort zone and see, okay, what's going to happen if I lose weight? Then other monsters come. And I have to tell you that this is a bad period when we have a very negative mindset, but at the same time can be the best moment of your lives. When you start understanding that if you click here and you start changing, this can change your life forever, number one. And second, that you know how to have control over the monsters. I know it's difficult, but there is no Superman or Wonder Woman that will come to save us. And I am a person that I always hoped that, oh, somebody's coming to save me, somebody's coming to help me. And at the end, I was in bed, I just wanted to sleep, I tried suicide, I didn't want to take any antidepressants because I didn't believe. Because I said to the doctor, I said, I can't believe that I don't have the power to change my mindset alone. Then one day I went to the pharmacy, and the nurse at the pharmacy, she talked to me. I said, listen, I don't want to take antidepressants. What do you say about that? She said, look, I will give you a present. I am paying for the first box for you. If you don't like the results, it's not from one day to another, but if you don't like the results, you come back here and we talk again. But I am paying from my pocket the first box for you. Because sometimes it's not just your mindset, but it's also the chemical inside your body that causes some, and this negativity that I had always had in my life, it just opened a new possibilities for me to understand and to philosophize with myself and think so much about how I was living life. So at the same time, I started listening to motivational speeches on internet, because I was living in Barcelona, I was alone, I didn't have friends, I didn't have a job, I didn't have money, I slept on the streets, okay? And this, after, well, sometime before, I was traveling and living in a 5-star cruise, luxury cruise ship. I had so much money that I didn't know what to do with the money. Every 7 months when I go out on vacation, I turn the globe, and I swipe the globe, and I said, okay, now I'm going to live in this part. So I was living in different parts of the world because I didn't know what else to do. My life was complete, but at the same time I was feeling empty. Because, okay, I visited everything, I lived a lot, I have money. What else do I want for life? Nothing. I have everything. And then when you start thinking about that in one moment you have everything, and then in another moment, when you start having problems and you need to know who you are, and this is the big point of all the story and why I speak about the popcorn, because I believe that we are like the kernels, the kernel of corn, that we need the fire, and the fire, I connect the fire with a coach or somebody that will give us also the problems, because the problems are the fire that make us pop. So we are all kernels, but the problem is the system, just to say that, but our life is, we are put inside a pan, and with the same quantity of oil and the same fire, everybody together. And then that day that I was desperate, crying, God, why I'm going through all these moments, and crying like crazy, like I couldn't even breathe. I didn't have food, money, job, finished, everything, okay? I made popcorn and only one popped out. Only one. And I was like, for me, that was like, it was 1 second difference from one popcorn to another, but for me it was like 3 years. And in that moment, that was like seconds, I was like, oh my God, every popcorn is different. We are like popcorns. We pop, it seems ridiculous. It seems that I was like under drugs, but no. I was like, we are just like popcorns. We are in the same pan, and people expect us to pop all the same time, doing the same things. And this started my process of personal development, but I didn't have money to pay a coach. I didn't have money to pay a teacher. I didn't know where to go, where to start. I thought, oh, maybe I can ask the government to get me a psychologist. Okay, that can help, but it's like 1 session per month. I said, what's going to help me 1 session a month? Really? For free? Because I don't have money? This is not going to help. And then where do I start telling my story? The psychologist is going to ask me, okay, so how can I help you? And then you go like, oh fuck, I don't know where to start. And then I said, okay, I don't know where to start. I am at this point, I am desperate. So I went to Google, and thanks to my curiosity and my internal values, that I didn't know which ones they were, I started being curious and going on Google. So who am I? I put this in Google, and then I started finding websites, but in Portuguese, websites in Spanish, websites in English, different information, but they were all disconnected. And I was like, no, I needed to know. So I started listening to these motivational videos that I watch more than 40, maybe, I don't know, but around 40 videos per day that I was watching. And I said, I need to change my mentality. And the more I watched these videos, the more I understand how people think, and it is a process. So if I don't discipline myself, I don't have a Superman that's coming for me. So I started waking up like 4:30 a.m. and run on the street under the rain in Barcelona, so I could scream like, "Wah! Why is this happening to me?" Like crazy people, like really crazy. And I said no, and I said stop. So I understood with the time that only when this pain is so bad, it hurts so much inside you, you really take the decision to change. Because the pain can be comfortable. It's like the frog. Do you know the story of the frog? If you put a frog inside a pen and you put this pen in the fire, what happens? With the time, the water gets hotter and hotter but the temperature goes up slow. And the frog is comfortable because the water is still the water. It's getting warmer, but the frog doesn't feel the warmth of the water. Now, if you get a pan full of hot water and then put the frog inside, the frog jumps. Okay. And this is us, the same way. Our pain is not hurting enough for us to say, stop. You see those people that are very super fat, and then one day they decided to say, I'm going to change, and they change it, and you go like, wow, that's discipline. People that want to learn a new language, discipline, every day, every day, every day. And then I understood that the problem is not to learn English, the problem is not to lose weight, the problem is to change the mindset, to have discipline and say, I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, the logo from Nike, just do it. Do it. Tomorrow, do it again. And the day after, do it again. But to do again and again and again. And remember, there is no Superman, there is no Superman. Come on, Micky, let's go. It's self-responsibility. It's just to assume, to take that and say, fuck, it depends only on me. But the problem is because we like to feel the pity. Oh, poor me. Oh, I don't have opportunities. Oh, I don't have a success. Oh my God, I'm not lucky. Oh, I don't have money. I don't have this. I don't have It's comfortable. That's fucking shit. It's fucking comfortable. Because you feel like, oh, okay, but it's good. It's the frog in the hot water. It's bad, but it still is good. Now, when it comes to hurt to a point that you say, rah! Then you change job, you change country, you break up with your girlfriend, you move, you make a revolution in your life. But it needs to hurt more, because at this moment it's not hurting enough. Because you still have the base, the support, and the monster is telling you, you're going to change, but wait, after I come back and with more power. Yeah, the demons that Jesus spoke in the Bible. It's very, very well applied, everything that was in the Bible, for today. I'm not talking about religion, okay?
If I'm alone, I not have demons.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, of course you have demons when you are alone.
Demons is somebody else.
No.
The family is the first.
No. Okay, but we have a lot because we come from a society and... Okay, now, look what is happening at this moment. And then when you start changing your mind, you start understanding the signals that the universe gives to you. The problem is because we are so like, oh my God, I need to work, I need to study, I need to get a job, I need to change this, that our mind is not in peace. And then when our mind is not in peace, the mind cannot solve the problems. Then we cannot sleep, then we have problems to sleep, problems to wake up. We need a medicine to sleep, another to wake up, then another medicine to eat, another medicine to stop eating. And then we need one for anxiety, one for depression. Okay, I was taking that. I was taking all of them. And I am today in a point of life that I'm going to tell you what is going on. I am just investing a lot of money now on myself because I don't want to be called an English teacher. Stop. I don't want to be an English teacher. I decided that my potential is much more than that, but I don't know how to do. And to make this change, in this moment, for example, I was supposed, let's say, to be teaching grammar because I am paid to teach grammar. I am paid to follow a structure, okay? For what I'm saying to you now, that's saying that you changing your mindset, changing your mind, you can study at home, you can speak English, you can change your job, you can do whatever you want. I'm not getting paid for that. No. But with the time, I discovered that I had, so my mission in life, let's say, started from my pain. What was my pain? When I graduated in coaching, the day of my graduation, my mother was always very toxic. So probably now you're going to hear my voice change because this connects with my emotions and reminds me why I am doing what I am doing. The day I graduated in coaching, my mom said, "Oh, now you are a coach? Oh, congratulations." Very ironic. But can you explain to me what is a coach? What does a coach do? Excuse me, because for what I know, coaches are successful people. And you want to be a coach? What's your successful story? What's your story? What you all your life was just a disaster. You don't know what you want. You never finish what you start. You don't have a job. Why? Because English teacher was not to be a job for her. It was not at work. In her mind, she understood that having a job was to have a job in a company from 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 p.m. and then have a house, have 3 dogs, have children, have a husband, a good car, to show to the society something that I was not. Okay, and I was born in Brazil. In Brazil, there is this materialistic, this material thing that is like the consumism, similar, not the same, but similar to United States. So people need to appear. Here in Europe, oh, peace and love, this is fantastic. You can do whatever you want, you can wear the way, kind of. Maybe not in Italy because the fashion industry is here. But basically it is like this. So she said to me, "You're never gonna be successful in your life. What successful story case can you help other people with? Seriously? You are just a disaster." The day of my graduation, okay? I took that, I was like, ugh, that hurt so much, and I said, because of this, now I'm going to make everything I can to prove it wrong. And then because of my story, because of my experiences, because I didn't know where to start, I started with this internal revolution with myself. And now I am in a point that, okay, I moved from Barcelona, I moved to Perugia. Now I live here, I am an English teacher. But this is not inside me. This is like, really, Micky? You're an English teacher? You're 43 years old? And then you're never going to get retired because you don't have money for that? And then you work just month by month to get the money? And this money, you pay the bills? And then you are in the rat race again? And you're changing the life of 2 people? But you could be changing the life of 200 people with your story? And I was like, shit. So now it's hurting me to a point that yesterday I paid a mentor. I paid 1 hour to talk to her, 70 euros for 1 hour, for her to help me, to understand it, for her to listen to my story and understand that I don't want to be considered an English teacher anymore, but I still need money because I have bills to pay. I have to eat, I have to pay for my things, I cannot just stop working. Now, some of let's say, some of the meetings we have done until now, it was not part of my job to help you change your mentality. My job is to teach you the book is on the table. Okay? But if you don't change your mentality, you're not going to learn English. So I connect with English, but basically this same topic is for everything in life. Now, this is so strong inside me that I can't meet people that come here to learn English, and I just teach that. If I don't teach you that you are responsible to change your mentality, because I had this problem. So my big mission today started from my big problem. The problem that I had, it was similar to yours. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. And yesterday, this lady, she told me, Micky, you're trying to connect soft skills, speaking English, but at the end, listening to your story, you are a motivational coach. Now, do you really want to teach English together with motivation? Do you want to teach the past simple, the present perfect together? And in this moment, that was yesterday. So yesterday, and she sent me an audio today, which I come in the car and I have to drive like 30 minutes. And then when I think that if people don't come or people cancel the class, I don't make money. And then when I understand that what I am making, what I am receiving is far, far away from what I can do, I said, okay. So in this moment, I am again with my monsters, because I just texted her. She said, do you really want to continue with English? I said, no, but I needed to burn my bridge. They speak a lot about burning bridges on motivational videos. What is the burning bridge? You have to burn what is linking you to your comfort zone. So, in this case, quit your job or move to another country, or so in other words, it's like put yourself into problem, because then you have to pop, because the problem is the fire, and then you're going to be like inside the pan. And then when you understand that, changing the mentality of thinking like, oh, problem is something bad, you have to start looking at the problem and laughing. These now? Okay, woohoo! Next, give me more. So, I know it's difficult in the beginning, it's very difficult, I know. But look at the problems like challenges, not problems. Challenges, okay. Yeah, you want to fight? You want war? Give me more. Bring more. Turn up the fire. Let's see. And then when you start having this kind of mindset, and you start winning some small wars, could be drinking water is a war. Drink more water, drink more, you see? So here, my bottle, I have those motivational words here. Now, this bottle is the problem that I created for myself to improve myself, because, excuse me, but there is no Superman coming here. Micky, did you drink water now? No. So I create other problems, like, what are my problems? My watch, every 30 minutes, when it shows again, I will show you. My watch goes like, do exercise. Zzz, zzz. So I have the vibration of my watch saying that, okay. And then I said, okay, every time I have this vibration on my watch, I'm going to drink 2 sips, 5 sips of water. And then I have another problem that I created. I decided to buy a 2 liters bottle of water with motivational sentences and bring it every day. And then you look and say, Mickey, you are late drinking water. Now my belly is full of water because the teenagers from before that were with me, Mickey, you are late 7 hours. And now my stomach is like, oh my God, because I was drinking too much water. But this is another problem that I create. Why? Because I need to hydrate my brain, my body. I need to lose weight. So you see that everything is like a big engine. It's an engine. Now, what you have to do is to stop calling problems and start calling them challenges and say, what's next? Is to have this hunger for change. It's like, fuck, I'm not going to stop until I get it done. I'm not going to stop until I change my mind. I'm not going to stop until, and day after day and after day, and continue. Go, don't stop, pop. One time, and then when you pop in one area of your life, then you start popping in another. And we never stop popping. This is the reality. Now, the monsters, we are always going to have them. Oh, I don't have monsters. Yeah, oh, yes, you have. Oh, yes, you do. You, me, everybody. Putin, Zelensky, Trump, everybody, Biden, everybody has a lot of monsters. Now, for me to be sharing here with you that in this moment, I'm paying a lot of money, but because I know where I want to go. I know that I can help people change their lives. I know. And then I'm here. It's comfortable. It's comfortable. I make money. I don't need to worry. I come here, but you know that this, and then the exercise that I gave to you, the part of values, my values, freedom, my values, independence. With independence, if I want to be independent, I needed to create my job because I cannot depend on a company. If something happens with the company, I am out. It's the same thing as a chicken. The chicken puts the eggs, lay the eggs, yeah? If the chicken goes to the toilet and the dog comes and eat the eggs, when the chicken comes back, all her babies are gone. The same thing with his job. So I give always an incentive to people to think outside the box. Because if something happens, what is your plan B? I'm telling you this, people, because I had in my skin, I suffered the experience. And then we find ourselves in a big, deep shit because everything is a disaster. Then freedom. I needed to be free to go here, there. In theory, let's say, I cannot be talking to you what I'm talking. Okay? I'm not. I can't. What I am doing, I can't. Now, curiosity, another value. I'm curious. I need to search. I need to go on Google. I need to find. I need to discover. It's part of me. Growth, mental growth, personal growth, intellectual, meeting people that think similar. And authenticity. I need to be who I am. I cannot be somebody else. I can't. So these here are my values, and I put here on the background of my phone because I need to remember. Now, comfortable to be here, yes, but then I am considered like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, my name is Micky. Oh, Micky, hi. Oh, what do you do for a living? I'm an English teacher. Oh, fuck, no. No. Yeah, not no, but I can do more than that. But this was with the time. creating a mindset on my own, alone. I didn't have a teacher to tell me everything that I'm telling you. I didn't. My best friends, my teachers, everybody on Google, on YouTube, everybody. And I want to fly with them. Especially in these moments now that a lot of people are in the loop of, oh my God, I don't know what to do. You know, teenagers, desperate, finishing university and they don't know what to do. Why? Because the system says you need to study, and then you have to study for so many years that when you finish university, you needed to get a job, but you don't know where to start because nobody told you where to start. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, your thoughts, they are part of you. So, start changing the words that you speak, how you speak to yourself, and everything else will change. I promise you. It's not something that I listen on the internet. No. But you have to do this yourself. You have to do yourself a favor. You have to say, I am going to do this because I can't take this anymore. Now it's interesting because when I start talking, it seems that I am a different person. And if you ask me what I spoke like 20 seconds ago, I don't remember. I don't remember. Why? Because it comes so natural to me that I don't see this, well, I didn't see this as a job. But it is a job. Life changer. I am a life changer. I'm not a teacher. And what I do it in English. Am I teaching English? No, but you're learning English at the same time because you're listening. And I am teaching, but I'm not teaching English. You understand what I'm saying? I'm teaching you about life. And then who teaches about life based on experience is a coach. But I don't want the name coach. So I keep like, oh my God, what is my name? What is my tag? Oh, you are a nurse. You are this, you are that, I'm a lawyer. I don't know. I have multi-talents. So once I understood that all my talents, all my experiences in my life created who I am today, I understand that I have so many talents, but now I needed to focus what to do with my natural talents. So, what are your natural talents? When we don't connect our natural talents with our passion, with our values, we are going to be in an eternal fight with who we are. And that's it for now. What is that? How to start changing this? You start changing this by getting angry, unsatisfied with your life in this moment. Saying like, no, I can't. And ask yourself, it's going to hurt a lot. I'm not saying that's going to be easy. Probably when the corn is in the pan, all the water inside to make it, to create the pressure, to make the pop. Probably the corn is crying. I don't want to do. I don't want to. I'm not saying that's going to be easy. Easy. It's simple. Yes, it's simple. Go, watch, listen, do it again and again and again. And when it hurts, do it again and more, stronger. So it's like it becomes like a video game, you know. Every time that life beats you hard, you say, "Ah, really? You don't know who I am." Yeah. So show the devil who is the real devil, guys. And then with the repetition of this, the loop of doing small wins every day, our self-esteem goes up. And then when we understand, because this generates chemistry inside our body, and when you start doing this, it comes to a point with the repetition that you say that you telling me that I can't. Wait, sit down, just watch. Just watch. I am down now, but when I stand up, I will come like 10 times stronger. Try. Give yourself a chance. Try.